Hello everyone, in this tutorial you will create model of a train wheel by revolving its sketch as shown in figure here. The dimensions of the model are shown in figure here. Creating the base feature. First you will create base feature of the model which is a revolve feature. Start a new design using the new design option from the file menu or the application menu. Click here, then choose new design option from the file menu. Select the Create Sketch tool from the Create panel. Next, select the Exit plane from the browser bar. As the sketching plane, the selected plane gets oriented normal to the screen. Choose the Create Sketch tool from the Create panel. Then expand the origin node and select Exit plane from the browser bar. The selected plane gets oriented normal to the screen. Create the sketch of the revolve feature of the model and apply required constraint and dimensions to the sketch from the constraint panel. Here you can see that you have to create this portion of the sketch as the sketch of the revolve feature about this vertical center line. Before creating the sketch for the revolve feature, you have to create vertical center line. Choose the line tool, then click on the origin and make a vertical center line. Right click here, then choose OK from the marking menu. Now you have to select this line and choose construction option from the sketch palette window. Now select line tool from the create panel and start making the sketch for the base feature. Right click here, then choose OK from the marking menu. Now you have to apply fillet to the sketch at the corner. Choose the fillet tool from the modify panel and apply the fillet. Next enter 5 in the fillet radius edit box. Now you can see that fillet gets applied to the selected vertices. Next apply geometrical constraint to the sketch. Click here, then choose collinear constraint from the constraints panel. Now select this line and this line. Collinear constraint gets applied to the selected entities. Now you have to switch to coincident constraint and then select origin and this line. Right click here, then choose OK from the marking menu. Next you have to apply dimensions to that sketch. For dimensioning the sketch, you have to refer this figure. Choose the sketch dimension tool from the create panel. Now select this vertical center line and this line. Right click here, then choose diameter dimension option from the marking menu and place the dimension here. Enter 15 in the dimension edit box. Again select this vertical center line and this line. Right click here, choose diameter dimension option from the marking menu and place the dimension here. Enter 50 in the dimension edit box. Similarly, apply dimension to the rest of the sketch entities. Now you can see that sketch gets fully defined after applying the geometrical and dimensional constant to the sketch. Invoke the Revolve tool and revolve the sketch by selecting its vertical center line as the axis of revolution. Click on the Finish Sketch button. Then choose Revolve tool from the Create panel. Now you can see that Revolve dialog box is displayed here. Then select the vertical center line as the axis of revolution. Now choose the OK button from the Revolve dialog box. Click on the Home button to get its isometric view. You can also drag the view cube to get the rotated view of the model. Creating the cut feature. Invoke the Create Sketch tool from the Create panel in the ribbon and select the bottom face of the Revolve feature. The selected face gets normal to the screen. Choose the Create Sketch tool. Then select the bottom face of the Revolve feature. Here you can see that the selected face gets normal to the screen. Create the sketch of the cut feature. Before creating the sketch of the cut feature, you have to create vertical and horizontal axis passing through the origin. Choose the line tool from the Create panel. Then click on the origin and create horizontal center line. Right click here, then choose OK from the marking menu. Then select this horizontal center line and choose construction option from the sketch palette window. Again select the line tool and create vertical center line starting from the origin. Right click here, then choose OK from the marking menu. Now select this vertical center line and choose construction option from the line type area in the sketch palette window. Now click here and choose circle, center diameter circle, and create a circle of 120 mm dia. Next you have to create circle of 70 mm dia. Click here, then choose circle, center diameter circle, and create a circle of 70 mm dia. Next you have to create two lines. Choose the line tool from the Create panel and create a line starting from the origin. Right click here, then choose OK from the marking menu. Again choose line tool and create another line starting from the origin. Right click here, then choose OK from the marking menu. Now you have to give the angular dimension between this line and horizontal axis. Choose the sketch dimension tool from the create panel, then select this line and horizontal axis. Place the dimension here and enter 15 degree in the dimension edit box. Now select this line and horizontal axis. Place the dimension here and enter 45 in the dimension edit box. Right click here, then choose cancel from the marking menu to exit from the sketch dimension tool. Now you have to trim the unwanted portion of the sketch. You have to keep only this portion of the sketch. Choose the trim tool from the modify panel and start trimming the unwanted sketch. Now you can see that some of the geometrical and dimensional constant gets removed while trimming the sketch. So choose the line tool and create a line starting from the origin and passing through this line. Again make another line starting from the origin and passing through this line. Right click here, then choose OK from the marking menu. Now you have to select this line and choose the construction option from the sketch palette window. Again you have to select this line and choose the construction option from the sketch palette window. Now you have to dimension. Choose the sketch dimension tool, then select this construction line and this horizontal axis and give the dimension here. Okay, here you are getting message this dimension would over constant the sketch. So click on the cancel button. Next select this construction line and this horizontal axis and place the dimension here, enter 45 in the dimension edit box. Now you can see that the sketch for the cut feature gets fully defined. Choose the extrude tool from the create panel in the solid tab of the ribbon. The extrude dialog box is displayed and you are prompted to select the sketch profile to extrude. Click on the finish sketch button. Now select extrude tool from the create panel. Extrude dialog box is displayed here. Select the sketch from the graphics window that corresponds to the cut feature and select all options from the extend type drop down list. Also choose the flip button from the extrude dialog box to reverse the direction of extrusion. Select the sketch from the graphics window. Now you have to select all option from the extend type drop down list. Next choose the flip button from the extrude dialog box to reverse the direction of extrusion. Choose the OK button from the extrude dialog box. Click on the OK button. Click on the home button to get its isometric view. Or you can also rotate the model by dragging the V cube. Patterning the cut feature. Choose pattern, circular pattern from the create panel. You are prompted to select the faces or features to pattern, and also the circular pattern dialog box is displayed with the circular pattern button selected in the type area. Click here, then choose pattern, circular pattern. Circular pattern dialog box is displayed here, and circular pattern button is selected here. Make sure that feature option is selected in the object type drop down list. Select features option from the object type drop down list. Select the cut feature created from the timeline in the graphics window. Select the cut feature from the timeline. Choose the select button adjacent to axis area and then select the circular edge of the model. A preview of the circular pattern of the cut feature is displayed in the graphics window. Choose select button and then select the circular edge of model. Choose the full option from the distribution drop down list and set the value 6 in the quantity spinner. Make sure that full option should be selected in the distribution drop down list. Enter 6 in the quantity spinner. Choose OK button from the circular pattern dialog box. The cut feature is patterned. Click on the OK button. Creating the extrude feature. The last feature of the model is an extrude feature which is created by extruding the profile of the crank pin. Invoke the Create Sketch tool from the Create panel in the ribbon and select the bottom face of the Revolve feature. The selected face gets normal to the screen. Choose the Create Sketch tool from the Create panel and select the bottom face of the Revolve feature. Create the sketch of the crank pin of diameter 28 mm. Here you can see that you have to create the sketch of crank pin of 28 mm dia. Click here, then choose circle, center diameter circle from the Create panel and create circle of 28 mm dia. Now you have to apply geometrical constraint to the sketch. Click here, then choose horizontal or vertical constraint from the constraint panel. Next, select the center point of this circle and origin. Right click here, choose OK from the marking menu. Now you have to give the distance between center point of this circle and origin. Choose the sketch dimension tool from the create panel, then select the center point of this circle and origin. Place the dimension here and enter 65 in the dimension edit box. Now you can see that sketch of the crank pin is created. Invoke the extrude dialog box and select the created sketch from the graphics window. Click on the finish sketch button. Choose the extrude tool from the create panel and select the sketch which you have created. Select the one side option if it is not selected by default in the direction drop down list in the extrude dialog box, and enter 50 in the distance edit box. Preview of the feature is displayed in the graphics window. Make sure that join option is selected in the operation drop down list. Make sure that one side option should be selected in the direction drop down list. Next, enter 50 in the distance edit box and choose join option from the operation drop down list. Choose the OK button from the extrude dialog box. Click on the OK button. Similarly, show the region between diameter 15 and diameter 6. For extrusion depth, enter 20 in the distance edit box. Choose the create a sketch tool from the create panel. Then select this face. Now click here, choose circle, center diameter circle, and create a circle of dia 50. Again select center diameter circle and create a circle of dia 6. Now you have to extrude this region of a sketch. Click on the finish sketch button. Choose extrude tool from the create panel. Then select this region of sketch and enter 20 in the distance edit box. Next, choose OK button from the extrude dialog box. Now you can see that crank pin is created. Saving the model. Next, you need to save the model. Choose the save option from the file menu or the application menu. The save dialog box is displayed. Click here and then choose save option from the file menu. Save dialog box is displayed here. Enter C04 tute 04 in the name edit box. Enter C04 tute 04 in the name edit box. Click on the down arrow on the extreme right side of the location selection box. The save dialog box gets expanded. Click here. Select CAD Sim from the project column, or you can create a new project by selecting the new project button from the Save dialog box. Select the CAD Sim project from the project column, or you can create new project by clicking on the new project button. Choose the save option. Choose the save button to save the model and exit the save dialog box. Click on save button to save the model. Thank you for watching this video.